got some wicked mixers going on. Okay, that's absolutely not it. I'm Bill, and this is Buffalo Air Park. Let's dive in. Alright, I just finished flashing the EdgeTX on my radio, and actually you're not going to believe this, but my airplane's still doing the same thing. So I think I figured out what it is, and I'll go over that later, but let me show you my mess pretty much. So alright, check it out. So here we go. Ready? Check this out. So just turn this on real quick. I'll show you. I got this.
Welcome to EdgeTX.
Okay, so we're all good here.
Switch warning.
Goes through the warning. Everything's
Low rate.
good.
Engine stop.
I got my model set up, and I'm just going to show you real quick because I hope I'm not alone with what I'm doing. So I have a 5-channel receiver, right? So here's my inputs: throttle, elevator, or aileron, elevator, rudder. Okay, no big deal. I got nothing else on there. Let me scroll to the bottom. No other inputs, right? Okay, so that is correct. Then I'm gonna come over here. Here's my mixes. So this is how I have it for 5-channel because I like to split my ailerons left and right servo, right? No other. That's it. No other mixes. Nothing else crazy. Let's go through here. I got nothing else other than there's my special functions. Okay, so I'm gonna cruise right through here. So there we go. Everything's cool. Here's the plane. Okay, so I've got obviously throttle servo, boom, left, right, and rudder servo and elevator. Okay, now I gotta just hold on. I gotta put you down for 1 second while I plug this in. I'll show you what the plane does as soon as it turns on. Hold on. I'll plug this in. Okay, there we go. Watch.
Telemetry
See?
connected.
That's what I'm talking. Okay, watch. Right, I'm gonna zoom out here. So everything is good. Ailerons. Oops. Aileron, can you see? Hopefully I got the right angle. Ailerons, right? Elevator, right? If I turn the
Engine start.
servo on, or the throttle, come up here. Oh, okay, that's that rudder. There's my throttle. Okay, you got that? Okay, this rudder's driving me freaking crazy. There it is. Okay. Neutral setting, right? If I go full, it's full left right now. If I move the stick, full left, doesn't do anything. As soon as I get past center, can you see what that does? It goes full right. So I'm just touch it. Okay, I've been through the, honestly, I have weeks into this. I've started with this receiver, Betaflight. Then I went over to, hold on, I gotta find the other one right here. So then I'm like, okay, I will order RadioMaster. I have a ton of these, not the 5-channel. I have the 4 and 6-channel. So I ordered this, updated the firmware. I've updated the firmware in here too. So I'm at 3.5.6, I believe they both are. No problem. Flashed that. Flashed this one. Put this one in. Did the same thing. I'm like, okay, it must have a bad radio. You just saw it. I replaced the motherboard or the main board in this. Got it all together. Reflashed the EdgeTX on here. It's doing the same thing. Okay, so that tells me it's in the Express LRS. Oh yeah, so that's what I'm running on here, obviously. Express LRS on here. It's in the configurator. So I'm missing something, and you probably already know what I've missed. I'm just going to jump back into it, and I've thought about it, and it's how I set up my channel. So let me stop right here, set up my laptop, and I will show you what I believe I did wrong, and most likely that's it, and save you guys like a wicked headache, and it's just been crazy, and I've been wrapping my head around this thing, and like I said, I've rebuilt this entire radio thinking it was that, and it wasn't. So all right, let me set up the other camera, or this camera, move it around, and show you in the Express LRS configurator. All right, I'm into my receiver right here. So I'm in the Express LRS, and you can see I've already updated the firmware. And as of today, that's the current one, 356. But the more I thought about this in the model, check out what I did wrong. Check this out. I glanced over this so many times. I've already put my failsafe in, right? Did not dawn on me that for the input, this is not, I don't have this correct. For my output for channel 3, that's an aileron. That should be 3. and that should, this, I'm sorry, this should be 2, not 3. That should be 3, and that should be 4. So by having right here channel 5 on auxiliary, I only have 4 inputs that I'm working off, right? Throttle, aileron, elevator, rudder. So because I've split my aileron up, I screwed it up. So the output 3 should really be off channel 2. So let me just, in theory, let me just try this. Oop, hold on, it's hard to do one hand. I want that to be channel 2 for the output of 3. I want this to be channel 3, which would be my elevator. And I want output 5 to be channel 4 for my rudder. Okay. Oops, did I just... Hold on, channel 4. Boop. Alright, so hopefully you can see that, and I think I gotta save this. Yep, save it. Right there. Configuration added. So, if I'm... So output 1 is my throttle. Output 2 is going to be my aileron, both channel 2. And output 3, that's my other servo. Channel 3 is output 4 and output 5. Hopefully this works. Let's give it a shot. So alright, let me shut this down over here. Everything that's in bind mode, so let me shut that down. And let's see if it works. Okay, got my radio back on. Let's see with those changes. I just have to plug this battery in right over here. Hold on, can't do it one-handed. Sorry guys, you're looking at nothing. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's see what happens.
Telemetry
Look
connected.
It didn't swing drastically. Okay, let's check over here. Aileron. Okay, I just have, that should be elevator. Alright, so I just have something mixed up here. Oh yeah, I got some wicked mixers going on. Okay, that's absolutely not it. I got no rudder. Okay, so I'm getting close. I've got my throttle. Okay, that's my throttle. I can hear it. But okay, so somehow, alright, that's pretty funny. My rudder now is on the elevator channel, and my ailerons are all mixed together with my elevator. Okay, that's pretty funny. So alright, I'm getting close though, right? Hey, I didn't what was that called? Lock that over? Full swing the rudder. So alright. I'll keep at it, but I'll get back to you when I finally figure out the right setting. So, all right, we'll keep going at this. All right, mystery solved. I got this all figured out. So, all right, let me just show you what I did. Went back to the default settings, okay, of the, I'm in the Express LRS, okay. Went back in there and put it all back to default. So, what I read online, finally found the manual for the receiver. The 5th channel is it's a switch on and off. Even though you can hook up a servo to it, it's not a standard servo where you can use it for like control surfaces. It's a switch. That was it. That was the whole problem. So back to my plane. So what I had to do was just make a Y cable for the 2 ailerons, which I didn't want to do only because I like to set the control surfaces individually. That's why I split the ailerons up normally. But yeah, so it's technically a 5-channel, but you're only going to get 4 channels that are normal servos, and then the 5th channel is a switch. So that's why my rudder was all acting crazy and everything I did. So yeah, that's it. I can show you everything works. Yeah, hold on. Let me set this down real quick, and I will show you. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Hold on. Let me just unplug this real quick. Okay. I'll come over here and I'll show you here. Get this radio on.
Welcome to EdgeTX. Switch warning.
Right.
High rate. Engine stop.
So I'll show you here real quick. I'm in my plane settings. So all I did was, here's my mixes, right? That's normal with my, you know, like a That's my
Low rate.
high rate and low
High
rates
rate.
right there. Okay, so that's normal. Here though, you can see I have ailerons just on channel 2 with the Y adapter, and your elevator on channel 3 and rudder on channel 4. So nothing on, get that light back on, nothing on channel 5 because it's a switch output. So that's it. And then the run stop here, that's just my my curves, or my one curve, my run curve, and I showed you how to do that that's for the throttle setting in the carb, and I did another video on that, so I'm not going to show you all that. So let me just get out of this and I'll show you here. Hold on, I'll set you down one more time. Hold on. Now you're looking at nothing. Let me just turn this on. Okay, so ready? Let it bind to the receiver.
Telemetry connected.
We are good. Come over here. There's my rudder. Normal. Rudder's normal. Aileron. Elevator. And my throttle is here. I have it on a kill switch.
Engine start.
You can hear it. Everything's going. Throttle. Okay, so that's it. So yeah, that's it. That was the problem. So I went through a lot. Rebuilt the entire radio. I bought 2 receivers. This BETAFPV, and I have the, let me grab this one. Then I did this one too. The RadioMaster. Exactly the same. It does the same thing. So that's no different. So 5th channel is just a switch. So if you guys have the same problem that I did, it's not you, it's not the radio, it's not in the ELRS configurator. I rebuilt this radio, which that's what this video was about, how to change the main board. So I'll kind of just reword this video a little bit because I want to show you everything that I did. So that's it. So there was nothing wrong all this time. And I got about a month, honestly, into this. This plane, I wanted to go flying. So hopefully I'm going to get out today. But yeah, that's it. So, all right. You know what I look like. So, hey, until next time, hey, happy flying.